Welcome everyone to Mindful Parenting Talks. It's such a thrill to have you with us today. Let's jump into something incredibly fascinating: the science of raising emotionally intelligent kids. Today, we are diving into a topic that is not just fascinating but also incredibly enlightening. Ever wondered how a child's drawing can reveal their emotional landscape? It's like peeling back the layers of an onion, and trust me, you're in for a treat.
Oh wow, so, how do we know what these drawings mean? Are you saying that a simple crayon doodle could be like, interpreting emotions? That's kind of crazy.
Absolutely. A drawing is not just a doodle on a piece of paper. It's actually a psychological window into their emotional world. When children express themselves through drawing, they might be sharing feelings they can't put into words yet. For instance, if they draw a figure that's large and vibrant with joyful details, like a sun that's smiling or fluffy clouds, this could indicate feelings of safety and happiness.
That's really interesting. So you're saying if a child doodles a tiny stick figure in the corner, that might mean something like, they're feeling small, or like, what? Ignored? That's a little sad.
Exactly. If you see a stick figure marginalized in the corner, it might signal feelings of isolation or struggles with belonging. There's actually a fascinating psychological test called the Draw a Person assessment, which analyzes children's art patterns to uncover their emotional understanding and empathy.
Wow, that's crazy. So it's like, we could have a whole analysis session just by looking at their artwork? What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen in an assessment like this? I'm so curious.
Oh, you wouldn't believe it. I once read about a kid who drew a superhero, believe it or not, with 3 eyes. A psychologist interpreted that as the child wishing to see everything from multiple perspectives, to feel more secure in their surroundings.
Ha! 3 eyes, laughs. Ugh, I can only imagine the wild interpretations we could come up with if we, saw a child drawing a dragon or something, right? What do you think that could mean?
Yes! Those mythical creatures can express a child's imaginative side, but may also symbolize their fears or anxieties. For instance, a dragon might represent feelings of being overwhelmed, or it could symbolize an act of bravery if they depict themselves overcoming it. The beauty lies in the interpretation.
That's so wild. It's like we're looking into a treasure chest of feelings, right? But what about kids who are like really good at reading emotions in others but can't seem to express their own? What happens with that?
That's a great question. Some children excel at recognizing emotions in others but struggle to articulate their own. Helping them grow in emotional intelligence is crucial. When we take the time to encourage discussions about their drawings, it's like providing them with a map to navigate their emotional landscape.
A map? Wow, that's so insightful. I had no idea there was such depth to children's drawings. So, what's the best way to initiate that conversation with them? Do you have any tips?
Sure thing. A great starting point could be to ask about specific elements they drew, like, "Hey, I see you drew a big sun. What does that mean to you?" This kind of inquiry can lead to deeper discussions. And remember, children often pick up on our vibes, so if we show genuine curiosity, they're more likely to share with us.
Got it. So basically, we need to approach the art not just as a drawing, but as, like, their innermost thoughts and feelings. Wow, I'm so excited about trying this in the future.
Yes, and trust me, the next time your child shares their artwork with you, take a moment to look deeper. You might discover fascinating insights about their inner world. And in our next episode, we will explore how emotional intelligence acts as a protective shield against anxiety, depression, and aggression. So stay tuned for that.
I can't wait. Thank you for this amazing insight. This is going to change everything.
Welcome back to Mindful Parenting Talks. Today, let's dive into something I like to call the emotional immune system. You see, emotional intelligence is like a psychological immune system. It's super fascinating! Studies actually show that children who possess higher emotional intelligence have a significantly lower risk of long-term anxiety, loneliness, and even depression, regardless of age or gender. Isn't that wild, right?
Wow, that is really interesting. So you're saying there's a way to protect kids from these things just by developing their emotional intelligence? It's like giving them superpowers?
Exactly. You're spot on. It's about building an inner resource. You know, it's fascinating. Emotional intelligence allows kids to identify and manage their emotions before they become overwhelming. Kind of like a superhero fighting off the villains of anxiety and sadness.
Haha, I love that analogy. So, does this apply to kids with visual impairments as well? I mean, you would think that understanding visual cues plays a big role, right?
Great question. And actually, that's one of the most remarkable aspects. Even children with visual impairments display a strong correlation between high emotional intelligence and greater happiness and psychological well-being. This really shows us that it's not just about reading facial expressions, but about how we connect, reflect, and respond to our emotions internally. Like, if emotional intelligence were a cake, the sprinkles would be those visual cues, but the cake itself? That's all about connection.
Cake. Now I'm hungry. But seriously, so it's more about the instinctive understanding of emotions? Like, if I were to compare it to something, it would be like how some animals can sense danger even when they can't see it, right?
Exactly. That instinctual understanding helps them navigate their emotional landscape. And interestingly, research also indicates there's a strong negative correlation between emotional intelligence and aggressive or antisocial behavior. So, kids who are more emotionally intelligent, they're less likely to lash out when faced with stressful situations. They can pause, process their feelings. It's like giving them a moment of reflection before they react.
Oh, wow. So it's almost like they have a mental buffer. Like when my computer has that one program that slows it down, it crashes when it runs too many processes at once?
I love that analogy. Precisely. It's that moment of pause that allows them to choose healthier responses instead of impulsively reacting or crashing, as you said. It's powerful, right? Emotional intelligence serves as this armor for your child's mental and social well-being.
Armor. That's a strong image. So how do we foster that at home? I mean, this sounds super crucial. Can we really build this in just a few minutes a day?
Absolutely. In our next episode, we'll explore how schools are incorporating emotional intelligence education and, yes, how you can cultivate it right at home, even in just a few minutes a day. It's truly simple but effective practices that can make a world of difference. So stay tuned for that.
I can't wait. It feels like opening a treasure chest of tools to help our kids thrive. Every parent should know this stuff, right?
All right, let's jump right into this, what I like to call schools, families, and small steps to grow EI. Today, we're exploring how schools and parents can come together to enhance emotional intelligence, or EI, in our kids' everyday lives. You know, when you think about it, EI is like that secret sauce that helps kids navigate the complexities of their emotions and relationships, right?
Yeah, wait, did you say secret sauce? What's in this sauce? Is it like ketchup or?
Haha, not quite. It's definitely more like a blend of empathy, self-awareness, and social skills. Research shows that kids who participate in social and emotional learning, or SEL programs, tend to show improved empathy and confidence. It's like they're building a toolkit for navigating life's challenges.
Wow, toolkit. That sounds fascinating. So does that mean if they're in these programs, they don't get into fights as much?
Exactly. Kids involved in SEL programs often experience decreased bullying and conflicts. Imagine a classroom where students are more motivated and connected. It creates a ripple effect of positivity. It's like when you throw a pebble in a pond, the ripples expand outwards, affecting everything around it.
Oh, that makes so much sense. So, it's not just about fighting less, but almost like building a community vibe among kids, right?
Absolutely. That community aspect is vital. But here's something that might surprise you. You don't need a formal curriculum to boost EI at home. Simple, everyday activities can have a huge impact.
Like what? I mean, I feel like I don't even talk about feelings enough.
Well, consider discussing characters, feelings, in bedtime stories or movies. Ask your child, how do you think this character feels about that situation? It encourages them to think critically about emotions, and it's a fantastic way to open up those conversations.
Oh, so like if I watched a movie with a friend who's sad, I could ask them, what do you think is making them feel that way? Is that what you mean?
Exactly. That's spot on. Another fun activity could be drawing characters and then discussing their emotions. It's playful, yet profound. When you ask your child questions like, how do you think this person feels? It helps transform their understanding of emotions in a safe space.
I can just picture it sitting there with like crayons and doodling sad robots or something. But it's a cool way to explore feelings, right?
Exactly. It's all about making emotional learning a part of daily life. Think about it. Those little moments are where kids learn to recognize and express their feelings.
Yeah, but what if kids just shut down? Like, what if they won't talk about their feelings at all? You know what I mean?
Great question. It's normal for kids to be reluctant sometimes. The key is to create an environment where emotions are normalized. It takes time, but consistent conversations help. Remember, emotional intelligence isn't fixed. It's something that can grow and develop over time.
Oh, wow, that's a comforting thought. So if we start having these conversations, it can actually help them manage anxiety and form better relationships as they grow, right?
Absolutely. Just starting with a simple conversation can plant those seeds for a lifetime of emotional strength. It's all about those small steps, like watering a plant over time.
Man, I'm inspired. I had no idea it could be this simple. What do you think is the first small step that families should take right away?
Just start a dialogue. Whether you're in the car or during dinner, ask questions and share your own feelings to set the tone for openness. It's all about prioritizing connection and understanding every day.
That sounds doable. I hope everyone listening is just as excited and ready to dive into these small steps.
You got it! Emotional intelligence is a journey, and we can help shape our kids into emotionally resilient individuals.
Yay! Thanks for sharing this amazing insight.
Thank you for being such an engaged listener. I hope everyone out there feels inspired to take their first small steps towards building emotional intelligence with their kids.
I'm ready to start. Let's get this emotional intelligence party rocking. Laughs.